Welcome to season 3 of the Gemini podcast. I am your host, Fee. And you already know, I know y'all missed me. I know y'all did. It's been a minute. But I had things to do, awards to get for season 1 and 2. And so we are back, y'all. And I know y'all excited because everybody's been asking, when you coming out? What's happening? We here. And I have somebody you have never seen before on the show. I've had some repeats, here and there. But today we starting off with a bang, okay? After the 4th, after Juneteenth,
yes.
Okay? And we have in the building Onyx.
Hi.
Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Mm-hmm. So just like season 1, just like season 2. I'm going to ask you some icebreaker questions.
Okay.
And so with these questions, you just basically be random. Just be random, talk about whatever. Okay. And the first question is, if you could fly anywhere in the United States, here in the States, I ain't going to say overseas, I normally say that.
Okay.
And stay forever, where would it be and why?
Stay forever.
Stay forever. This is like, this is me, this is my home. I'm here.
Ooh. See, I have a traveling soul. I'm a gypsy in my past life. So this is hard, but probably Hawaii.
Okay.
Hawaii
and why?
It's beautiful.
Okay.
The weather's nice year round.
Okay.
I hate the snow.
Ooh.
And I'm a water baby.
So by nature.
Yeah.
It's Hawaii.
Yeah.
I heard it was expensive, so we need to actually get over there and do a trip, maybe do a group Airbnb.
We can.
And get that popping.
I'm down.
Okay.
I'm down to see what Hawaii has to offer.
So Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
Then the second question is, if you could channel anybody in the world and be that person for 24 hours, who would it be and why?
Ooh. Oh, that's a good question.
Come on.
Ooh.
And you turn into that person for 24 hours, and that is you. That is who you are for 24 hours. That's a good one.
That's a really good one. So I'm like, who would I be? I mean, clearly, I'm a beehive. Part of the beehive. It would be cool to be Beyonce for 24 hours.
That's the best one.
Just to kind of see what it's like.
Okay. Ooh.
At the top. I mean, and it's a lot, and people don't realize how much it really is, but it would be cool.
Okay.
I think to channel her.
Okay.
Because seeing her in person, you can tell she's a real gifted person.
Mm-hmm.
She just has this aura about her. I think it'd be cool just to be that for a second. Yeah,
to be me.
Yes.
Cool. Last question that everybody does not like, and I need to actually switch this one up, but it always stumps people.
Okay.
When was the last time you did something for the first time?
I would say, ooh. I mean, it's not even that interesting, but the last time, it was 2 weeks ago, I got dip polish. So dip nails. Okay. First time ever having a set put on.
So just dip your fingernails.
I brush something on it, they dip it in the powder, brush something on it, dip, and then it's like
it conforms, so it's easier versus having to form it and pat it
and all that. Yeah, so it's my first time doing that.
So you gonna keep going? You gonna keep doing it?
Yes, I'm actually going. We're going to Michigan in July, and I'm having my god sisters who make all of my press-on nails. I'm having them do a acrylic set on me.
Okay. So and it's gonna be dipped.
It's gonna be just regular acrylic.
Just regular acrylic.
So
okay.
It'll be my first time with acrylic thing. So yeah, lots of firsts.
Cool beans. Yes. Cool beans. So let's get into the topic.
Okay.
And the topic, you don't know it until you get it. Nobody knows.
Yeah, I was like, no idea. I'm coming in what are we talking about today?
But I always look at your page because I always go through your page and I follow you. And it's always something that we pulls.
It's kind of boring.
No, it's not.
I need to get better.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I was finding some good stuff and I was like, what should I even?
Okay.
But then I came up on this because it resonated with me because recently I just did this. Okay. So looking at the page, it says, I'm not changing my prices. Y'all just gonna have to go get some more money.
And that's on period.
So the topic is pricing of an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And why do we have to price the way we price?
Like it shouldn't go up. They feel like it should stay the same. So I started doing wigs 4 years ago and I was charging $60. Baby, I'm not charging $60 now. I've invested time. I've invested money, and you want me to. But
that was your prices 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I have been like, if I was that one that been rocking with you, can I still get my 60?
Oh no, the prices go up. They're going up.
And I feel you. I feel you on that
the
because
cost of living goes up. My prices go up.
See how passionate we get. See, so it gets easy when you get on here. Yeah, and that's true because I just recently left corporate.
Yeah.
In April, May, and I had to bump my prices up. I lost a lot of people along the way, but I had to because now this is for me and Gigi. Like this is what I have to pay: mortgage and car note and insurance and things like this. And this is my passion,
right?
Because if it wasn't even me, and it was somebody else that did the same thing I did, a lot of people would go there and pay the price.
But because they know you, they feel like, oh, this is my friend. I should be able. Baby, I hate the I'm your friend. What's the friend price? The price I told you? The price you see online? The price under this post?
Yeah.
It's not changing. Yeah. It can go up actually because you're my friend. You should pay a little more.
Yeah, because you know how hard I've worked. You've been there since day one. You was there when the prices was 60.
You see me going to school. You seen the struggle. Support it.
So when you went up on your prices, did you feel bad? Did you was like, oh
no?
See, I was
There's this horse in me. I was just like, oh well, can I cuss?
Yes, you go. Yeah,
you fuck it.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, because I have a friend does wigs just like me.
Okay.
Real cool. She'd be like, oh, I don't want to tell him this. Baby, what? You think Walmart says, ooh,
no,
it says $6? Is that too? They don't give a.
No, they will
pay,
and they will up those prices, even though they say they rolling back. Yeah, there we go. Let's talk about it.
People are out here buying Gucci, Louis.
Yep.
But you can't support
you.
Okay, that's fine. There's no issue, no love lost.
Because it kind of makes room.
Yeah.
For other people who would be like, oh my God, your work is amazing.
And then I have people who
flawless
fall off, wanted this price, and then they'll come back to me and be like, hey, I went somewhere else. Can you help me? And I'll be like, I don't go behind people.
So you don't accept them back into the fold?
They can come in if they're purchasing. Okay. But you're not going to bring a unit to me and be like, hey, can you
So they're going to have to basically they have to start from
scratch. Okay. Because I don't know where this hair came from. I don't know what products were used on this hair.
Okay. Because that can mess up your equipment. And
I go to lighten some hair that's got box dye, which is terrible for hair. And then you just walking around with hair this color, and we were trying to get you blonde. And now you're mad at me.
And it's not even you because you didn't even start with the first step with you.
And I don't even know. Is it hair store hair?
Oh, that's a good one.
Is it
And you don't have time to, that's a whole consultation. So that's going to be a fee because now I got to ask you all these questions and you probably don't even know.
And you don't.
Because you didn't ask the person.
On Instagram and just said, oh, this is cute. I seen a picture which probably had a filter. Had some editing done to it.
Okay.
And now this is not the same color that you ordered. But you didn't read that description because it's the color in the description. It's just not the same color as the picture online, which I find hilarious.
Yeah, because
I'm like, why would you put all those filters and stuff and that's not the color?
That's not even the color because it will change. It filters do change a lot because it changes me. I love my filters.
Period.
You know, if I'm waking up on the side of the bed like I ain't do nothing yet, you put a filter on before you even brush your teeth, you be like, oh, you sexy.
I got my 3 favorite filters. 5. If you look at my pictures, 3 of them.
Yes, 5. I like the ones that kind of do the sparkle joints, right? You like, and they have like the little, the ambience is there. I was like, okay, yeah. Well, me, I felt bad. Okay. Because I had to think about this. Okay. Some people do come to me and they be like, I really can't afford it, but I really want healing. I really can't afford it, but I really want help. Right. I was just like, man, and that's just something in me because we always givers. Yeah. As a culture, as Black people, we give. But when it's time to receive for ourselves, we like, we shut down, we clam up. It's like it hurts.
Yeah.
But I had to do it. And it did hurt my feelings when I did lose some people because I was like, damn, like.
It's okay. If they're meant to get healed by you, they'll come back because they're going out to eat. They're doing extracurriculars. Yeah. So you don't have the money. No, you don't find value in me enough to give me your money. And that's what I had to realize. You have this amount of money, but you don't value me enough to pay me. But you're eating out every day.
That's a good
shrimp,
one.
Steak. Y'all going having pictures of margaritas.
Oh yeah.
Y'all at the club every week.
That's expensive pictures.
VIP,
oh yeah.
Popping bottles, but you can't
out of town. We got Miami.
I've been seeing. Hear from me, and your prices aren't bad.
No.
They're not so bad at all.
They're not. And I just, because I strategically priced them like that. I just had to up it just a little bit. It's not even a big jump, but I had to do the jump. Yeah. Because I had to do calculations at home. So now I don't feel bad, you know, because I'm going to be real. Real. White people are coming now.
Yeah. But this is the thing. When I first started school, I forgot who the salon owner was. Caucasian man. He tells them every year it's going up $15. And they're cool with it. Right off bat, like every year.
And they keep
and they're like, okay,
coming.
cool. I respect that.
They keep
but
coming.
White people will do that. It'd be our people who want all of this great knowledge, all of this work, all of this effort, but they want to pay you Raymond Noodle's salary.
Oh.
Baby, you want me to cook like I'm at Ruth Chris, but you want to feed me like I'm giving you. You want to feed me with stamps on the noodles.
Oh no!
$1.40 for the box.
And that's how much it costs.
Like, make it make sense.
It's not making sense. It can't make sense, and it's kind of like my value, number one. And then you get talked about. Also, you just only servicing white people.
No. They're the ones coming.
But they're paying.
Anybody. I service paying.
Yeah, that's
the race I service. Cash.
Yeah, and they're willing to come, and it's like my clientele is moving over that way, and it's kind of like, well, I really did design this for all of us. Yeah. But their majority is coming. It's kind of like, ouch.
That's because we don't see the value in it. Black people don't see the value in healing. They don't want to deal with traumas. They don't want to deal with this. Because the generations before us, everything was swept under the rug. What happens to this house stays in this house. So we have to break through that. And so it's something that's passed down. So it's us. Oh no, I'm not paying that to heal myself. Let's go out to eat. Let's go out to drink. Let's forget what's going on. Let's push it away and just act like it didn't happen.
But then you want to call your homegirl every day at the same time because she have done something. The same thing he been doing. The same thing he been doing for years, girl. Like, you...
Yeah.
There's nothing else I can tell you. I can just be here and listen to you cry and just be like, you know it's really time. Well, how can I do this? Hey.
I stop. When people call me about something, first time, we can talk about it.
Okay,
you call
first
me the
time.
Second time, I'm going to listen. Third time, I'm going to put the phone down. You're just going to be talking on speaker. Because at this point, I can't keep giving you energy and you take it. And then you waste it. Because it's like, this energy could be going towards somebody who's really ready to do the work. I could be helping somebody, like, in real life. Versus me giving this energy, me giving you this. Me taking on yours. And then I have to transmute it, change it, revert it. And then you come the next day with the same
thing.
And you think
I never looked at it like that. I never look at it like that. Because I'll be the one to still pick up.
Yeah. I just say like, or I won't even pick up. Maybe I'm busy. I'll call you later.
Because it does change your whole entire energy. Now you got to go sage. Now you got to go meditate. Now you got to go. And it's not even your energy because you was hyped. You was good. You were up there. You was like elevated. You know, I've been having a good day today. And then here come a phone call that brings all that down here.
And it wouldn't be bad if it was brought down and it was to change and help, and you were able to see that energy transfer and be used. But when it's like, you give me a car and I go and crash it the same day.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you're taking my gift to you and just throwing it away.
And then not caring because you like, okay, if I come back again, I'm going to get another car.
Yeah, I'm going to keep getting cars. And I'm not going to have to pay for it. It's not coming out of my pocket.
Dang. That's a good one. So you have to not allow for people to change that energy because at the end of the day, you got to keep, because it's hard work to get yourself back up. It's so hard. And it's like, why is it so hard to stay up, but it's so easy to stay down?
Quick. It's take a 5-minute conversation and you all day trying to get back to where you were before that conversation.
Yeah. So so you have to have, again, that value. Let's go back to that value within yourself to be like, okay, I know my friend need me, but I have to say not right now, or I have to say no, or I have to say, sis, you've been calling me about the same person, the same job, and you have not changed.
So I can't give you no more energy. I love you. We still cool, but with that aspect, I can't. I'm choosing me. I'm sorry. I'm not really sorry. I choose me.
You choose you. So when it comes to healing and you can't afford the price, and when it comes to looking your best, you can't afford the price, some suggestions on how to get more money, because that's how you're in. I'm not changing my prices, but you need to get more money.
Yeah, or you need to figure out how to manage your money better.
People
don't want to talk about managing money. You have people who make $100,000 but are living paycheck to paycheck.
Damn.
Because you don't know how.
Because you don't know how to budget.
You don't know how to budget. You don't know how to make. This is things that we don't get taught. How to budget. How to make money while we're asleep. How to invest. And how to set up for the future.
Nope.
It's all the here and now.
Nope. And in school, looking back, because I'm learning things now in my 30s, like, if I was taught this in school, in high school, versus math, English, social studies, science, those subjects were cool. Yeah. But let's talk about life lessons. Let's talk about finance. Let's talk about how to compound interest, stocks. You know, how to basically, if you have this much money, how you can turn this into this. How to start a business with an EIN and, you know, all this stuff like that. We didn't get that. So now I'm learning that in my 30s, because they didn't want us to be prosperous in our businesses.
Because they held us down. We get dumber every year as Americans. If you think about the wealthy, the school systems that they're put in, they're not in the same school systems as us. They're not learning the same things as us.
Nope. There's a difference between private school and public school, and that's why there's a difference. Because instead, it would just been an all-around school. Everybody could go. It's free. But then again, that's how they're coming out knowing how to start a business.
Because I have people that I grew up with in Traverse City. It's a predominantly Caucasian area, and 19, 20 buying houses, and I'm like,
oh, what?
What's that?
You're 19 and 20
buying houses. Because you've been working and putting that money up. You see, our problem is when our kids start working, we want them to help put something on the rent. You working now.
Oops.
Oh, you can pay your phone bill now. Oh, you think you grown? You got a job? Instead of you working.
Yes.
Put this up. Let me show you how you can invest in this. Go ahead and put this in a CD, so by the time you're done with college, this money, you're not missing nothing, because I'm paying for everything. You're not missing out on nothing.
No.
Invest.
Dang. And we don't look at it like that, because, again, like you said, you got a job now. That'll relieve me from paying your phone bill. But if you've been paying little Johnny phone bill
16 years, and he gets a job now, you want him to pay us all, is that $40 really hurting you that bad?
No, it's really not. I think the way they're looking at it is like they need to learn responsibility. But if you already got them doing chores, if you already got them doing things as far as their homework, coming home, knowing what they do, especially if they latchkey kids. Hey, when you get home, A, B, C, and D better be done. That's responsibility.
But they want to teach fiscal responsibility. That gets left out.
Yeah.
Because I know how to pay for something, but I don't know how to save.
Yeah.
I know how to be a consumer.
Right, but you're trying to put back and then or make your own.
Yeah.
In order for actually now you are the seller, and people are buying and investing.
Because I gotta go to work. I gotta work for the Matrix. I gotta go here. I gotta be secure in this. That's the only way to make money. I haven't worked since 2018. A job. I literally walked out of my job, quit, walked out, went and started hair school, and have not worked since.
Wow. So that actually rolls me into my next question, because again, you said go get some more money.
Yeah.
But taking that big leap, because I just recently did it.
Yeah.
It's
very scary.
Talk about it. So let's talk about your journey. How did you do it? What made you wake up and be like, you know what, I'm done. I can't.
Okay, so me and Lyric moved to California.
Yeah.
We moved back.
Yep.
When I came back, I was like, I shouldn't have went. I was shown not to go.
Okay.
I was shown, if you go, this will happen.
Okay. So you got signs.
And everything happened.
But you still want to try just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay. So we get back and I start the job, and I was like, I'm not really here for it, but I make myself a promise. This is my last job working for somebody.
Okay, that's what you said.
I refuse to work for somebody else.
So it's basically you manifesting this. Okay.
So when me and Lyric were dating, they didn't want us on the same team. They were saying it's a conflict of interest. He's not my supervisor. We're not married. We're just dating. Okay? Not an issue. So you try to move me to another role. So I'm emailing them like, I need to go back to my role that I got hired for, because this is not that.
Okay.
They're like, we can't do it. Y'all had a heterosexual couple under the same supervisor for 3 weeks until another one was brought in. No issue. And these are 2 supervisor positions.
So that's conflict.
Yeah.
Because it's higher power.
Then they were like, oh, we don't do nepotism. This isn't nepotism. You're the HR person telling me we don't do nepotism. Okay, I got something for y'all. I'm going to bring y'all my badge.
And that's what
I went and handed my badge. I went home and was like, what are you going to do? Because you said you're not going to work.
That's what you said. That was your that was what you promised yourself.
I started school 5 years ago. It shut down on me. I was like, I'm going to go back to school for hair. I literally was like Googling places. Empire. I know people that went to Empire. Let me set this up. Are you coming today? Okay. Went. Walked through campus. This sounds like fun. Okay. Class starts in 2 weeks. Okay. Sign me up.
And you did it.
And did it. COVID happened. Still like going. Doing it. Not working. Luckily, I can do hair. I know something about some units.
Okay, you know it just enough just to be able to get yourself
to make money. I was brought up by hustlers. Like you got to make something work. Like,
okay,
you need to figure something out. So either I'm mounting TVs, I'm cleaning cars, I'm everything.
What?
I'm helping my dad with electrical jobs because he's an electrician. Everything, anything to make it possible because I believe in myself.
Okay,
that much. And it's like,
damn,
if I can do it. This is what I want to. You got to instill this in your children.
Yeah.
They don't have to go work for X, Y, and Z.
No.
That's not the only way. For some people, it works.
No.
And it's no judgment. Cool. That's your thing.
Yeah, that's what you like to do. That's you. Yeah.
Cool. But as for me and my household, I don't want to limit.
Okay.
You don't have enough for my time. Doing something that I'm not even passionate about.
Wow. Damn. And you've been hitting the ground running.
And just hitting the ground running. And fail, skid and eat, but keep going.
Because like you said, it's hard and it's scary. It's hard and it's scary.
It's scary. And then it's like, so not working.
Okay.
Your financial is kind of messed up. Then you go through a breakup. Then COVID happens.
That's 3. Damn.
Then school gets extended. Then you catch COVID twice. Then you have a pinched nerve in your back and you're still trying to go to school. So it's like, it was so many times I had to like just talk like, you got this. Like, what you're going through is smaller than your goal. Just keep focus on that.
Sometimes you gotta be your own cheerleader. Sometimes you gotta talk to yourself until.
That's all long nights in the bathtub, just crying, just talking.
Oh my God.
Just releasing. It's like, you just gotta.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Don't you give up. Keep going. Yeah. Nighttime is I always say the nighttime. Something about nighttime. I always say that. Like, it gets you.
And don't wake up 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, okay, what do I need to be up for? Let me just meditate a little bit. It's a reason why I'm up. What's up? What's on my mind? What are you trying to tell me? I'm listening. I'm still.
Dang. Because a lot of people just be like, I'm mad, I'm up, and you got an attitude. No, you have a reason. Your ancestors woke you up for a reason. Figure out what that reason is.
Yeah.
Channel it and figure out, okay, I'm up, why?
Yeah.
Because if something that's been on your mind, we're being busy and can't really sit down with ourselves. Because again, ourselves will show us a lot of shit.
Yep.
A lot of people ain't ready for it, and that's cool. But please don't question the fact, well, why am I going through this? And why I can't get money to be able to pay my friends new prices?
Right.
You know, why am I able to now keep attracting these same butt heads?
Yeah.
It's because your energy's not together.
And you're not dealing with that shadow work. You're not dealing with what you got, that bag that you're carrying around with you through life.
Oh, baby, yeah.
You just keep carrying. You're wondering why I got a pile of shit. Why do flies keep coming to me?
There we go.
But I'm walking around with
confused. Right. So that's the thing. So when it comes to and me being a healer, that chakra that you always attracting these people and not figuring out what's really going on is going to be your sacral. A lot of people are like, what's sacral chakra? That is the chakra below your belly button. That brings in power, energy, passivity. That brings in sexuality. That brings in flow. That brings in income. That brings in like abundance, right? So when we block that from childhood trauma, being molested, when you block that from having anybody doing the damn thing inside your poon, or you out there penetrating everything, walking with 2 legs.
Wondering
they got got pretty hair, she's pretty skin, she got a butt, but you don't know what she been through. So now you done get attracted to that energy. So now you walk around with that girl energy and that girl energy, that dude energy, and it's all blocking your creativity flow. Because we all on this earth for a reason to be able to do what, I mean, people are making socks out of freaking yarn and selling them and making a killing. It's a little girl that's in Whole Foods with lemonade.
Yeah, it's ways.
There are ways, but because we are blocking that sacral chakra that is part of that abundance and creativity. That's why you're stagnant and you can't pay your friends prices, and then you mad. Or like I said, the budget. You don't know how to manage your money.
But you go out every weekend. Like I had one of the girls who would always ask me for a discount. Baby, you got Louboutins on. You're driving a BMW.
Oh, so it's actually outwardly showing that.
You want me to drop my prices? No.
It's not going to happen.
It's not. I'm sorry. That was the first wake up call because I used to be, when I first started, it was like, okay, 670 instead of 100. You know.
Oh, so you were trying to negotiate your own.
And then I had to sit there and be like, girl, you can't pick this wig up in a BMW.
When you looked at like, ouch.
It was the aha moment, like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so for a while she got cut off, and it was her. She had to figure out. She came back. Mm-hmm. These are my prices, and you're gonna pay. So she paid it for a little bit, and she didn't like them, or I don't know what happened. It's not for me to know.
Yeah,
so,
you just
okay, cool. Then you come back and you ask me to fix, and I'm gonna let you know.
No, you say you can't do that. I can't fix that.
And then can you come help me with this? No, I went to school to do this. So all those little side things.
I don't have to do anymore.
I'm a licensed cosmetologist, so if you need anything related to that,
I got
hit
you.
Me up. That's what I'm paying to go to school
for. Speaking of being licensed, let's go ahead and segue into what it is that you do. I know we've been throwing like little gems about what you do, but yeah, let's talk about it.
Okay, so anything and everything hair related. Mm-hmm. Wigs.
Okay.
Units. They're not wigs. Mine aren't wigs. Anyways.
Okay. So is there a big difference?
So when I think of wigs, I think of like the shake and go, synthetic, you know.
I had a few back in my day.
Yeah, you know.
Okay.
And for what it was, you know, the units have come a long way in the last, I would say, like 10 years.
Okay.
Because if you even look at like the stars, Nicki Minaj, her hair 10 years ago versus how
now.
It is now,
yeah, there's a big difference.
They've come a long way.
Okay.
And so everything I'm doing is customized. Customizing. So your hairline's customized, the color's custom, the sizing, everything is custom.
Wow.
So I'm not making wigs.
I'm making
custom units.
Custom units.
Because it's units for you.
That's dope. Okay. Okay. That was like a slogan right there.
Yeah.
Did you catch that? Was a slogan. Okay, so you do units, color, okay.
Color, haircuts, styles, everything.
That you are able to do with hair.
Yeah. And I'm planning on going back to school.
Really?
Yeah, for trichology. So
what is that?
That is pretty much a hair doctor. And so then I'll be able to take my custom units and, you have Aetna? And you need a hair unit? Okay, let me go charge them. I'm going to write you a prescription for this hair unit.
Stop playing with me.
Have you pay me to come in? Let me write this to your insurance and have them pay me to make this for you.
How did you what?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So people were like, I have people like, you need to get a shop. You need to get into a shop. No, a shop is cool.
Okay, yeah, okay.
It's not bad, but I know what I want to do. I know this isn't the last stop.
No.
So I don't want to place myself in a situation that prolongs me getting on that train.
Got it.
I got to be at that station.
So why would you invest in a shop, put that money down and pay this rent when you have bigger, better? Because a person told me, like, if you have a business, as black people, we just want to run that business forever. But no, create it to sell it.
Yeah. Baby, I'm not creating to keep working. I'm creating to sit at home and have my people run.
Go to Hawaii
and the paychecks just come in every day, and I can just watch it grow. Wow. Like I said, I'm a gypsy, so I plan on exploring, seeing the world. Like, I believe you. It's so many beautiful things. Just even like going to California, seeing some of like nature, just like going to Sleeping Bear, the mountains, to be above the clouds.
The energy, I can only imagine.
Like crazy.
See.
And then you come down and literally, we just rolled the windows out and to just drive through a cloud. You just come like, that's just an experience. And all of this was happening while we were homeless. But in that moment, none of that matters.
None of it mattered.
At all. You're just one with nature. Like, that's my thing. I'm cool. Y'all keep the matrix. Y'all keep that. I just want to be able to be in tune and go wherever I'm just drawn to go.
And you setting up now for that to happen. Yeah. Now, I've never heard of that. What was it again, the title that you're going back to school for?
Trichology. So
that you can actually build insurances. Yeah. In order for them to pay you, because you're gonna still get paid regardless. Yeah. And they're helping. So that would that be more for people who like have alopecia,
surgery, stuff like that, and I don't have to worry about can I get a discount? No, this is an $8,000 wig, and your insurance is gonna pay for it. Don't worry about it. I got you.
You're gonna help so many cancer patients.
And we're here to help.
Damn.
And like I've known my thing is like my hands.
Like that just blew my whole, because I never thought, because we always look at hair and the beauty of it, but we never get past how can I help. Besides, okay, I want to look cute today for the movies, or I want to look cute today because I'm going out of town, my birthday. But you're going beyond that.
Honestly, my favorite thing, like even with like when I do hair and makeup, is literally to watch somebody come in and, hi, how are you? Yeah. And then they get their hair done and they turn, they tear up, and it's like, it's me.
Wow.
You brought me back, and now I can go out. You've helped me come from here to up here. Like, that's the biggest thing for me, like, is that ability to help.
Because again, a lot of times it's not about us.
Yeah,
we done been through our shit. We fought through it. We still on our journey. But to be able to help somebody else, it's like it feeds us.
It's like, okay, I'm doing something. Like this, I'm doing it. This is,
I'm not wasting life. I'm not wasting energy. I'm not wasting space.
Yeah.
You are actually out here really helping and going beyond just the beauty chair. You're going beyond, okay, how can I help you? Because I know you're going through something with your hair. And you're still beautiful. Right. Like you would tell women all the time, we could tell you all the time, you're beautiful, but if you don't see my hair falling out right there, like we pick out the obvious.
Because we're the hardest on ourselves. Because we have this idealistic, this is what it's supposed to be. This is the
world, society.
This is what I need to obtain. No. Not at all.
Damn.
Yeah.
So what else do you do? Just oh goodness, you done blew me.
So then I cook.
Went
to school for culinary arts for a couple of years. I also, when I was going to school for culinary arts, was going to school for arts. So I was doing photography, working with clay, paintings, drawing. I'm just a creative. So anything interior design, anything creative, I'm here for it. I'm like, okay, what are we doing? Oh, you need help with this? Okay, well, come on, what's up?
Dang.
And it's just like
that, and it just flows. It just flows. So how can they reach you, book you, get a custom unit?
Yes. Okay, so you can reach me on Facebook, Onyx Turman, Onyx Turman, Turman. Right now there's a double S logo, but that's about to change soon. And then you can find me on Instagram at beautybyonyx_. And those will be the two best ways. Instagram is probably going to be the best way. Because my messengers, I don't know what's going on. I don't always get my messengers. Or it's delayed.
I think it's delayed. A lot of people.
I'm like, just reach out to me on Instagram. On my Instagram, there's an email. I don't know what email address it goes to, but I have access to that. So if
you'll still get it.
You can do that.
You'll still get it. You'll still get it. Okay. It'll still come. Just get it and then
I'll
see what you need.
And I'll respond. It might be a day or two, but I'll respond back to you.
Boom. Good. I'm glad we got that segue in for people to reach out, to know that, hey, you're here to help. Period.
Whatever you need. If you just want help with, like, hey, I want to try this. Do you think this would look right on me? Even if it's just something like that. Feel free, to message me. Now, you want more help? You don't pay the prices.
It's different. So what if, so when it comes to, because I know a lot of people are out there, like, trying to get their grind on, trying to find, what do I need to do? I know I like the braid hair or whatever. What would be some advice that you would give that little girl who's like, I want to do hair, but where do I start?
Little girl wanted to start. Okay, so
or a little boy want to start hair.
Little kid.
There we go.
I would say in high school I had the ability to do cosmetology. But at that time I was
do we even have cosmetology in high school anymore?
I don't know.
I don't even think.
YouTube, there are places, I don't know off the top of my head, but there are people here that do teach braiding classes for kids. Like it's geared towards children. I would say reaching out to, if you have a stylist, or reaching out to a stylist and maybe having them go and work with them or learn from them or like talk with them.
It's like an apprentice, like being under their wing.
Just kind of like talk it up, look on YouTube, practice. Instead of asking for Jordans, ask for mannequins. Like instead of asking, you know what I'm saying? Like if this is something that you want, or if this, parents, if you see your kid is interested in this, put money to that. Don't put it to how. Oh, you got to wear the Gucci, or you gotta look this way.
About that.
Put it towards something that's gonna help them in the future. You have to invest in your children young. so that way they know and they have it instilled. So when they get older, this isn't an issue.
No,
because they knew at a young age.
Yeah.
Okay, I've seen.
This is my price. And
7-year-olds braiding, killing it.
What?
Like to the point where I wouldn't even want to show them one of my braids.
Are you serious?
Because I'd be embarrassed. You're 7 years old.
I was 7 years old. What was I doing at 7 years old?
I was playing in the pond, going through the forest. I was out in nature at 7. I wasn't making money braiding, and not just. I'm talking about like lemonade braids.
Oh, perfect braids with the parts and everything.
Meanwhile, my braids look like this. I'm trying. They look like this. That's why I do wigs. That's why I do units. No. Okay,
yeah. Well, yeah, so you wouldn't even be no competition.
Oh, no.
With the 7-year-old.
Maybe they would part and I would still be like, what you using? Can I borrow some of that? Okay. Yeah, that's me.
Shut up. How did you even loop that? What would you just...
Look, if I give you $20 and she paid you, will you do this right for me? Okay, cool.
Because you only trying to do one.
Yeah.
You just trying to do one. You just trying to do that one for that, whatever you're trying to do.
And that.
Oh my
God. Kids, they're super creative. They're at a point where life hasn't stopped that. So let them explore that in all of its totality. So let's say they want to do hair, then they change their mind. Don't get mad they changed their mind.
Yeah.
Don't punish them for that.
Yeah.
Don't impose, I spent all this money. No. Let them, they say what you want to do. What do you want to do?
Let's try something else.
Let's move on to the next.
Yeah. I do that with my daughter. My daughter has been through soccer, gymnastics. She didn't like it. Then she went through braiding hair. She taught herself how to braid on a mannequin.
Yes.
Then she wanted to do sewing. So I got a whole sewing kit. Then nails. And so I don't know what's going to be tomorrow.
She might do all of them. She might have a shop where she's in there sewing, and then she got to go do some nails. Okay. And she got some braids.
Yep. And then
she's teaching the soccer team over here. Yeah.
She doing backward splits for gymnastics. Like it's a whole event in here. Like this is what we do. And I didn't get mad. A little bit kind of like. Because at the time, you paycheck. Like these cleats was not cheap. These track, she did track for a minute. Okay. They were not cheap. But I was like, okay, I don't want to force it because then she's not gonna like it. No. That's why some people are being doctors because they was forced and they don't even know what they're doing.
They're upset with life. They're mad. They're
not doing surgeries right
because they're out blowing that money because they're not happy.
They're not happy with the career choice because mom and dad was doctors now. No, he wanted to be an artist. Yeah. He wanted to paint on the side of the street. Let that boy paint on the side of the street. But again, that's just society and how society looks. Yep. And they want you to be A, B, C, and D. When, hey, if I want to be A and then Z and then a Y one day.
It can change. It's okay. It's life. Every day is a new day. And this journey is for each person. And so don't look at your life and compare it to mine. We're two different people.
No. And I think a lot of people have a competition type of mentality. Yeah. Okay. Because, let's see, Onyx is doing units and she's doing them good. So then now I got to be even better. Yeah. And then so now you out here, why you got to go to Onyx and get your unit? Can you come see me? This is not a
people like that. And I've helped people that have been in secret competitions with me. And this is what I tell them, baby. You can't get in my lane, okay? What's for me is for me. So I'm not worried about you. Because what you're good at is what you're good at. Yep. That's what people are coming to you for you.
For what you do.
They come to me for me. So you might be better at units. Yeah. But you don't have the healing hands behind it. You can't help them through it like I can. You don't have the personality. So it's
like little stuff that you have different. That we may be doing the same thing. The underlying may be same thing. Like I was going to tell people when I come to the studio, there's no competition between McDonald's and Wendy's, and they be on the same street on everywhere.
Sometimes across the street. Literally, I worked at a McDonald's and Burger King was literally across the street.
Right there. But they're not out there battling, talking about y'all should come over here because our hamburgers is broiled and theirs is patty. Baby, it doesn't matter. If I want Wendy's today, I'm going to go to Wendy's. And tomorrow I may won't. If the machine not down, I may want a Blizzard. Okay. I'm going to go over to McDonald's.
Baby, that machine, and somebody who worked at McDonald's, that machine don't be down all the time.
It is not. I don't think it don't. I don't think.
Me, oh, sorry, the machine's closed. That was me. Oh, we're out of there.
It's like, you're probably like, this is why I came all the way here, and you do not have Are you serious? The ice cream machine is down again.
It's a multi-billion-dollar company. You don't think they can afford great ice cream machines?
To be able to at least get it fixed for this line because it's in the summertime. Y'all out in the summertime.
Yeah. How are you out of ice cream in the summer? I wait.
And you're McDonald's. This is why I got up to come all the way here to get this, but it's always down. Like I hear that joke all the time, and it's true. It is. Yeah, because I used to actually have them when I did Uber. In my McDonald's runs, it was like, and I want a chocolate and all the ice, but because it'd be late. Yeah. And I don't know if they don't want to do it.
They do shut them down to clean at a certain time.
Oh, okay. Well, that may be.
So if it's during that, and then once they clean it, they're not open the thing till the morning. It don't matter. I'm sorry. I've cleaned it. I've done mine.
It's too much. Okay.
It's too much.
Okay, I can give them that because it was late nights when people like the ice cream. They be on their smoke tip.
They take all the nozzles off. They got them deep clean it.
Oh, okay.
I worked at because we were
some
real
people.
Clean. We were real clean, like because I have an OCD about it.
About cleaning.
And my manager did. So we would be there 2 hours after we closed cleaning. Because I'm like, day. I cannot
see
this. I see this muck, and I'm just gonna walk out.
Some people do that.
Yeah.
And they won't even care. And they will still hand it to you through the window, all smiles.
Yeah. But the house looks like that too. So.
Oh well, damn.
Anyway.
Moving and transitioning over. Okay. Again, we spoke about the money. We spoke about pricing. We spoke about being able to not feel bad when it's come time to raise your prices, because you could be in that same boat when you start your business and you're going to want your friends to support, right? Yeah. So with that being said, get out and do what you love to do regardless. And now people are like, I don't know what I want to do. I had a friend that said, I don't know what I want. Basically, what I have to do is go back to when I was baby, and everybody just always asked me when I was a kid, what you want to be when you grow up? That was the question.
Yeah.
Well, I don't understand. What you want to be when you grow up, little girl? Right. And I was like, well, me, I want to save the world. That was my answer. Every time I want to get a cape and I want to save the world, they was like, oh, that's cute, but that's not going to really bring you any money. Oh, that's cute. So you got to go back and find out. If somebody was to ask you this at 5, at 4 years old, what you want to be, what was your answer? Yeah. And whatever your answer was, do that. Do that.
Yeah, because it might lead you into, because I knew growing up I was going to be a chef.
Oh, wow.
I knew. I was like, oh, I'm going to be a chef.
And then you had it. And then
I had it, and I was like, this just ain't it. I don't want to do it. It doesn't bring me the joy like when I was 14, I did my sister's hair for the first time, and I got to see
the transition from beginning to end.
And it was just something about that, and I was just like, this feeling.
This is what
I don't get this feeling from cooking.
Okay. Like,
yeah, you like my food.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
It's great, but I don't have that personal connection with you when I'm behind the scenes.
True. Unless you executive chef, they get to come out to the floor, and you get to speak, but that's not every day because you got to be there managing, making sure. Hell's Kitchen. What's his name?
Is it Gordon Ramsay?
Man, when I be seeing his shows, he be on 10 the whole show.
And does not care who it is or where it's at. He will cuss you out in the middle of a table to go home.
Get out.
Like, this is my restaurant.
This is me. Yeah. What is it, Michelin star? You know, that's the highest one for restaurants. But yeah, find your passion. Find what you like to do, because eventually I never knew what saving the world was when I was growing up. Right. But with me healing and me doing Reiki and meditation and things like that, it's kind of slick.
It is. It's not slick. It is.
Okay.
It's healing.
It's saving the world. Yeah. You know, one person at a time, one chakra at a time. And so I had to go back and figure out what that was. Yeah. And then, too, it can't stop at one talent. You can have multiple things that you're talented at. We just not on here just to do
one thing and that's it.
That would not be
How boring
fun.
Would that be?
I would be bored.
Because if I only could do hair for the rest of my life, I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Take me home. I don't want to just
drag me on up out of here because this ain't it.
I want to be creative differently.
Okay.
I want to express a different part of my
yourself.
Creativity.
But so if you, like I said, if you do want that restaurant, then hey, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. You do want your shop, okay, I don't want to do that anymore. You want your art gallery. Yeah. Hell, if you want all three in the same building. Okay.
One right on top of the other. With my house upstairs.
And it's levels to this.
Okay.
See? And then if you wanna, and you got them all running, and this is all something that you started, it's to all your talents. One day I don't feel like cooking, so I'm gonna go to do art.
And I'm gonna have a shop downstairs, just a salon suite, so people can rent.
So
then they can get their creative, but that's still that's some more money.
There we go. Have you ever thought about maybe teaching?
Yeah. I've had people like reach out, and I'm like, I'm down. Okay. Okay. So that is another thing A teacher.
Okay.
A kid teacher. That's something I'm going to
So you would
explore.
do kitty. You would take it. Okay.
5, 6, 7.
Okay, so like elementary.
Yeah.
Middle. Do we still have middle school? No, just stay elementary. Okay.
Yeah, because this down here is different. 5th grade is middle school here.
Yeah, it's different.
And at home is 6th grade, so
it's
we get no little kids. Kids.
Because the first 7 years of a kid's life is very, very important.
Yeah.
Very important. They catch on. They're like sponges. Mm-hmm. So a lot of people got to be careful on what you teach your kids between 1 and 7, because guess what? That's what they going for the rest of their life.
Still dealing with things from when I was 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you caught the episode with Shahil and he had me on there crying.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch
5,
it.
6, 7.
You still dealing?
I'm well above that.
Yeah.
And I'm still
dealing with it. Yeah. The first 7 years, because if you actually understand, every 7 years we actually rotate chakras.
Yeah.
First 7 is our root.
Okay.
And if you don't have that root shit together, by the time you get to 8, and root deals with security.
Yeah.
Root deals with foundation. Root deals with I am everything. Root deals with I'm gonna be all right. Mm-hmm. Root is your financial stability. Yeah. And if you don't have that shit together when time you turn 8, you in a different chakra now.
Yeah.
Now you're trying to work on your creativity, but you ain't got your foundation.
Right.
So how are you gonna be able to work on?
You building a house on sand.
Come on with it, and it's gonna sink.
Baby, it's gonna sink. And then what you gonna do? You gonna keep building, or you gonna? And
a lot of people try to keep building, which is why I say, why can't I keep this level, or why can't I keep this job, or why can't I find my talent? Because you did not, the first 7 years, did not figure out how to even build the foundation. Because a lot of times we didn't get that from mom or daddy. 7 years old, we still depending on them. Yeah. And so if they don't have it together, which is why in 30s now we trying to heal 16 generations worth of shit plus our shit.
Baby, oh.
Oh, we ain't
with another show, baby.
And it's still a process. It's still a process every day. People look at me like, okay, you in here healing, but sometimes I got to lay on this floor and cry.
Okay.
I just did that last week.
Okay.
And Soraya calling me, Charlie calling me like, why are you not answering? She came all the way from Springfield and was like, get on your table, I'm gonna give you a Reiki session. Okay. I just broke down because I couldn't, I'm still healing me.
Because it's a journey. You're gonna be continuing healing. And people will just see what they want to see and don't think like, okay, she got it together. She's healing people. She's good. I don't know, baby. I'm still human. I still got tribulations that I'm going through.
I still have triggers.
I still gotta move energy on myself sometimes, like.
And I still have triggers. Yeah. Some things still trigger me, because again, I'm still human. Yeah. And so again, you have to understand that we are on this journey. We're gonna probably be on this journey for the forever. Yeah. But that's okay.
We're gonna keep.
And you just pick people up along the way to help them as you go, and y'all learn together. And it should be a community. Yeah. Which is why they were called tribes back then, because as a tribe, we're gonna heal. We're gonna get this together. We're gonna work this together. Now everybody want to be separated and don't want to help and don't want to. I can't let Auntie stay with me because Auntie got an attitude. But Auntie can help you save and split that mortgage in half.
Period. But you don't want to do. Make it make sense. But then you complain about my prices. But then you got somebody what?
Just because you got an attitude, y'all just talk about it. Hey, Auntie, why do you have an attitude?
Get to the
Is there something that, can we just talk about it before I will let you move in, but we got to talk this thing through. Yeah. And this is what I expect. Okay, cool.
And grown people got to realize when them kids is grown, they're grown.
Oh.
Some of these conversations you might not like, but they're grown.
I actually have a client that actually went to her mom because she's trying to heal and she wanted to know some things. And her mom was like, get out of my face. I don't want to talk about it. Yeah. I don't want to talk about it. So she was like, how do I even? Yeah. Then you have to figure out how to move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she don't want to open that door. Yeah. Because it may trigger some stuff in her.
Because she don't want to deal with what she went through. Because her mama didn't deal with it, and her mama didn't deal with it. And they just swept it under. And then everything that's swept under, you carrying this rug. You got this weight attached to you, and you didn't sign up for it, but you got it.
You got it.
And so now this generation.
It's us.
It's us breaking this stuff down.
And this shit is hard.
It is. It's stressful. Like I was telling Lyric, I cried in the last month more than I have my entire life.
Really?
Yeah. Starting with Ashna.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man.
Then Shahil. Then I was watching Lucas, the Disney show, the Disney movie that just
Charlie
came out.
just was watching
and cried. And Boohoo cried. Pose cried. I've just been being able to cry
and release,
and be okay
and
with
it's okay.
Yeah,
it is okay, and that opens up so much because again, we've been told, "What you crying for? Right. Suck it up. Why? Why? Instead of asking why, try to figure it out. Try to be like,
and
you know what?
Just need to cry. Just like that's the only way you can release certain things that. It's things that you can't explain.
No.
The tears they just release it.
And what lyrics say on but the season 2, tears like liquid prayers. Mm-hmm. You ain't got to say a word.
Yeah.
But your ancestors, you know, even if you got a good friend, it's like,
yeah.
I'm gonna hold space.
Yeah.
Let you cry.
Yeah, because there's times lyrics will cry and I'll just sit there because I know it's not for me to say nothing.
Yeah, a lot of people.
This isn't that cry.
Yeah.
This is a release.
Yeah.
So
it's to the point like
so
this.
You feel safe. You can release. Cool.
Yeah. And then so at this point, it's kind of like just hold space for that person. Because a lot of times, a lot of people don't want things fixed. I just want you just to listen on what's going on and then allow me to cry. And then I'm going to feel better. And then we can talk about it. Or we don't have to talk about it. Either way. But allow for tears to come because it's okay. Even for men, it's okay to cry.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. So your daddy used to always say, stop being a blue punk by crying.
Yeah.
Please erase that. Try your best to erase that.
That's so damaging because then you don't know. That teaches young men how to not deal with things. So then you're walking around and you got all these feelings and you don't know how to deal with it. You don't know how to process it. So you're 30 years old, but you're this 5-year-old little boy throwing a tantrum because you don't know how to handle your emotions.
Shit.
And then this is what you're teaching and you're bringing on and you're... No.
Yep.
It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel things. You're going to feel them.
You're going to feel them. And it's going to happen, which is why a lot of times relationships don't last. Because not only we got the female that's more masculine than her counterpart, because we got to be in go mode regardless. Right. We got kids, we got this house, the nigga, he ain't working, but I still got to do what I got to do. So now we working in more masculine. We're not feminine energy. Then we got the males who's more on the masculine side, but don't know how to tap into the feminine side.
Don't know how at all.
So when your wife is coming home angry, upset, crying, you like...
What's this?
What you crying for, man?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Because that'd be like if somebody came home and started speaking Chinese to you. You don't speak that.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be sitting like this.
Come on. And then if you just had just a teeny weeny bit just to be able to express emotions when you were 1, 7, 8, 9, you'd be like, oh baby, damn.
Yeah.
Crying. And whenever you get done, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
When you get done crying, come here, let me just hold you while you are crying. You know, they don't know how to come down to that level. Just you don't have to be like, but you gotta come. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me turn my game off. Yeah. Let me turn my TV off. Let me hang out with my homie. What's wrong?
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
But again, we got to be all this.
Oh, I gotta be tough. I gotta.
Yeah. or the wife don't. Let me go ahead and cry in the car.
Because
when I go in here, I know.
Okay. I don't have a safe space at home, so that's sad.
Yeah. And so I've done that.
I've
done that.
Yeah.
So many times. I would sit in the car for hours, crying. Then I talk myself again. I'm like, okay, Fee. All right. Get yourself together because in a minute, it's gonna be questions on what you're doing out in the car. Get your life together. I bust the blocks at the park. Yeah. And then now I got to go back into masculine mode. Yeah. I was only in the feminine just for a little while within myself.
Yeah.
Then go back to masculine. Go into gear. Yeah. Kick it up a notch. And then now I'm just like confused because I'm like, and then I'm angry because then I wasn't.
You're angry because then you got this. Yeah, and then you got him at home just looking dumb, like, what's wrong?
When he know what I go through at work, you know what I go through. So it's okay to cry and release and to be able to express yourself. A lot of times people don't like to express themselves and they got their throat chakra blocked. Now your throat chakra fucked up.
Baby.
And you wonder why you in the wintertime you got sinuses and you got mucus in your throat. It's basically it's really not the weather. It's really that you haven't been speaking up for yourself or speaking out for yourself to your mom or to your auntie. Because it's about communication and truth. Regardless of what and who that hurts. Speak up and speak out.
It's your truth.
It's
your truth. And once I got in the headspace, baby, I'm just becoming like unstoppable because I'll be at the point where love you, but baby, you can get cut off. Because this is me, my life, and it's for me. If you don't fit that, cool, love you from a distance.
Like it.
But I got to make sure I'm good. Because when it's time for me to go or when I'm trying to pass on to my children, I don't want none of that. Because we're breaking that for a reason. It's not coming back.
It can't.
Bye-bye.
It can't.
Love
it can't
you.
come back. I love you. Put that in there. I love you.
Love you.
But at the end of the day, I love me more. And that's why I had to fight in battle because I have a little girl. She's 14, be 15 next year. So I have to now break those curses so I don't want her to go through the shit I went through. And if she happened to go through some stuff, okay, but not a repeated cycle where it's saying generation to generation to generation. It's like the same thing. What the hell? Because grandma been raped and I've been raped and great-great-great-grandma been raped.
Okay.
No, I got to stop it. Because then I don't want my grandbaby.
Yeah. And then you look... Because you didn't want to work.
Oh,
on
you didn't want to work on my. Look,
we want to work on you.
Yes.
You didn't want to speak. You didn't want to. Open
that.
And so the universe, it has ways of bringing things out.
Yeah.
And it's real gentle in the beginning.
Oh,
it's
come
real
on.
gentle. But baby, after a while, baby, you're not paying attention.
You're not paying attention. Yeah. Then you got to losing stuff. Now you can't speak. Now you used to sing, but now your voice ain't there no more. You know, you used to be creative. Now you got creative block. I can't even write no more. I can't even write what's going on. You're going to start getting stuff taken away until you like, okay. Okay, let me. At the end of the day.
Baby, I'd rather deal. Let me put it like this. You got a bug infection. You deal with it early, cool. You let it build up and build up. This is what you got to do with your life. You got to nip that bud.
You got to, at the end of the day. And a lot of people don't realize that. But it does take work. It does take time and dedication. And then once you get out during that journey, then you can actually then open up yourself to so much more.
There's so much out here.
So much more. When it comes to your talent, your work, your business. Even if you don't want to do a business, helping somebody else out or learning more to be able to have money funnel because money is so abundant that it's our birthright. Period. To have whatever it is that we want when we want it. It's just that we have to work on ourselves because I'm not going to walk up to you and give you $1 million if I already know you have an addiction to blowing money on strippers or blowing money on dudes and letting dudes just live with you. The universe is not going to give that to you because you're not ready.
Right, because it's going to be wasted. You're going to crash that car.
That's why a lot of people, that lottery show, people do you win the lottery and then 5 years later they don't have nothing because they were not ready for that money. They didn't know how to invest. They didn't know how to do it. They didn't know how to get these people out their lives who going to be like this. Then now you broke. You like MC. You around her like MC Hammer. Like don't know how to.
But people know who you are. But you ain't got nothing. You working at McDonald's.
Zero. So you have to get your life together in order to actually get those things because the universe is not gonna give it to you until you get your life together so that you can. There we go. Pay your prices of the friends that are doing things out here that are, and then it's not no mediocre word.
Right. Period. Neither one of us.
It takes dedication. We learn. We had to go to school. We had to study. We had to be up late at night crying, trying to figure out what does this term mean? What does this word mean? I got to look this up. Shit. Man. What is it even? Then you trying to recall it the next day.
It's a lot. It's a lot. And then people don't think the training that goes on. I have more training than a police officer.
See?
I got to do 1,500 hours.
That's a freaking... And how much a police officer got to do?
That's like 6.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's not much. And then I had... pandemic happened in the midst of that.
So I don't even know your story. Don't have you even got it.
And you can't do hair virtual. You can't do hair virtual.
I mean, you probably could, do a little tutorial.
Take the flat iron. Put it at a 45-degree angle. What's that? 45. You know what? Never mind. Keep the money. I'm sending it back. That would be me. I get frustrated. Like they were offering, like you could take some like hours online, but I'm paying to get hands-on training.
I can't do 45-degree angle.
No,
that was in high school.
45. This way.
I know this is and this is when you here.
45.
Okay. See, that was only from school. That's how I remember it in high school.
The 90 and 90. The 45.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay.
You try to teach somebody. I'll do an arm-based curl. What's that?
See, I don't even see how to messed up. Because even when you trying to, because I tried to learn how to braid, but if you looking, it's not a mirror. So it's kind of like.
Move your right hand. You move your left hand. And what? No, I'm.
Try to do steps, learn how to do like line dances on YouTube. Yeah. It don't work. So okay, you're right. You can't do online hair. It's not gonna work out unless you verbally talking about hair and scalp, but
or you talking
not
to
actually
people
doing.
Who, like, have, and most of the people that come, they don't want to deal with their hair because they're coming.
They're coming to do it. Yeah, and for you to actually style it.
Yeah.
So that does make sense. Okay, so that is out. I tried for y'all. I tried to get y'all a class virtually, but it ain't happening. We just kind of just threw that out there. But yeah, just still YouTube University. People still be braiding, and they'll show how they do what they do, but I can't catch on or whatever. But yeah, so it has been over an hour already.
Wow. It felt like 15
minutes. Yeah. And I appreciate you for coming through. Any last words, thoughts, comments for the people?
Ooh, I have so much to say, but what am I going to say to you all? I would say today, this week, after watching this, pick something that you do just for you.
Okay.
Do something for you. whatever it is. Start doing things for you and see how your life changes in a month. Every day, just do something new for you. It doesn't have to be, it's okay, I don't feel like getting out the bed today. I'm going to allow my body to rest. I'm going to go soak in the bathtub. I'm going to just relax. I'm going to detox. I'm going to choose a meditation today.
Wow.
Something simple. I'm going to buy me a popsicle on the way home.
The one you used to get when you was a kid. You know, okay. I like the Mickey Mouse because you take the ears off.
And then the little gumball.
Come on,
I got in trouble because I put the gumballs in my brother's hair. I wasn't allowed to have gumballs. No. Light a candle. Just sit in the room with a candle lit.
And just sit. Okay, y'all have homework. Y'all have homework, and y'all have to comment what y'all did. Okay, to be able to elevate. Because last Thursday I did a spiritual bath. Let me tell y'all what that is.
Last Thursday I did a spiritual bath with my moon water last week.
Really? And you are the second person that did a spiritual bath last week. Let's talk about it. We're just gonna be a little bit over. What happened?
Okay, so water baths and meditations for me always they just hit different. But I got to think of the stone. I'll have to get it from. They went and got them in Michigan. It's a lightning stone, so it's a stone actually made from lightning. Oh shoot! It's beautiful.
Okay.
So I made my water. I did Himalayan pink salt in there.
Okay.
I did some eucalyptics. Just some little stuff. Just relaxing, hot water. I had my black and purple candle lit at the base of my
the tub.
The tub.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there and I'm doing child work meditation.
Oh wow.
And I have the stone in the water as the water is getting hot because it's a rough stone in water. So the whole time it's charging. I literally was in there and I moved the stone to right here.
Oh.
And I had my ears under the water. I could literally hear the frequency in the water change.
Shut up.
As I moved it up here. And I used my moon water from last week when I had the strawberry moon.
With the
and
strawberry
it was out
moon.
every night.
Yep, for
Same
3 days.
So it's like, baby,
you was ready.
In there, the best experience.
And you was able to not only experience that, but to also release.
Yeah. Oh, I was able to release a lot. It was after I had that thing with Shahil, and he was like, go back and revisit 5, 6, 7. And I was able to go back and talk and apologize and forgive myself and be like, you were a kid. This happened to you. Forgive it. Hold them in and forgive yourself for being mad and hiding this away.
Okay.
Feeling like this part of you has to be hidden.
Okay.
I'm getting goosebumps.
Okay, listen. But
it's like, and I had to just sit and I had to love on that little boy and just be like, it's okay. And I was in there crying and I had to catch myself because I was like, oh, I'm crying, calm down. And I had to get my hand was like, connect them. It's okay.
It's okay.
Feel it.
It's okay.
Feel it. Work through it.
Let it go.
And it was the best experience. Like that happened. Then I could hear the frequency of I could hear just the frequency.
You can hear it now.
You could feel it. It was just like, it was just something about it, and I was like, okay. I'm getting goosebumps talking about it, but it's just like, I was like, okay, I'm here for it, okay. Wow. So I recommend, if you got moon water,
yes,
do that.
Please.
Anything,
yeah. Come on.
Oh my God,
come on.
Getting back and just even, because I don't always do guided. Sometimes I just do frequency polls. And
and that's just basically that's just basically going to YouTube and finding a frequency that we attract to because they're higher. This music we listen to is so low that it keeps us low and down and sad and be ready to fight. So if you do just regular frequencies, just basically type it in YouTube and you'll be able to find frequencies for everything under the sun.
Yeah. So I do sometimes I do rude. I got kind of a spanking from my ancestors. I went and had a tarot reader talking to me and she was like, yeah, you tried to open all your chakras at once.
You can't do that.
Yeah, no. She was like, that's why. And I was like, I'm sorry. It's something I did on purpose.
No, you was trying to.
I'm a multitasker. So I'm just like, okay, yeah.
Let's do it all at one time.
It's ghetto. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. 0 out of 10. Do not do it. So I went back and just started working one by one. And it was just something I was like, let's just do this. And
you did.
I recommend it 100%.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be a daily thing. Just whenever you feel it, just
go.
Just go do that.
Just go. And I did my same last Thursday because Wednesday I was feeling so down. I was depressed. I ain't gonna lie. I was depressed. I was down. I had no clients. And I'm just like, oh my God. I was getting nervous about this whole business thing. Yeah. And then the next day I woke up feeling a little down. And so I got on YouTube and I was like, spiritual bath. And I got this one video popped up and she did this whole thing. Like she put all these herbs for money and sacral chakra. And you put the herbs in the pot and you let the pot boil. Because I didn't have moon water because I drank my moon water. Okay. And so you put it in there. And as you putting the water and your herbs in there, you're talking to your water. Yeah. You're awesome. You're amazing. You're beautiful. Because if you give and speak that into your water, it's going to translate into you because we're 70% of water. So it's going to communicate. So then once I did that, it started to rain a little bit. Oh. So I put the pot outside on the patio so the rainwater could catch it. So while I was doing that, I went to go clean my bathroom. Oh. I saged the bathroom, let the window up. I ran some water. I put my crystals out. All my crystals for like my moon crystals and my amethyst. Got candles. Got my money tree. Because I have a money tree. Put that in there. And I was just basically just doing all this. And I'm like, okay, I'm feeling better already. Yeah. So once I got my water, because it's like takes 15 minutes. I put the water in and I almost got in. Yeah. But I remember one thing the lady said in the video, and I'm glad I have 2 bathrooms. It says, take a shower first. Okay. Because you want to wash off every energy that you had, which I had the depression. I had all that, and I didn't want to carry that into the water I just spoke to. Yeah. So I used my daughter's bathroom. I said, hey, G, I got to use your bathroom. She was like, okay, it's your house. I don't know what you, but whatever. So I get in there and I take a shower and I'm like, I'm releasing depression. I'm releasing anger. And I just watched go down into the drain. So I dry off and I run back across the room, across the house. I'm excited now. I got washed up. So I get into the water and I put a swimming suit on. Because something says, put a swimming suit on because I didn't want to be completely naked. Because I wanted to actually document it. Okay. So I documented it and we in there. So my daughter was cooking. So I'm teaching her how to cook at 14. And so she said, Mama, is this done? I said, yeah. And she said, you okay? You don't look good. And I said, I'm getting a little hot. And the water wasn't even really hot. I said, I'm getting a little hot. So I sat on the side of the tub. And I just started picturing everybody that I've had sex with. And I'm working on my sacral. Yeah. And I just started crying. And I started just like, oh my goodness. And I'm just like seeing strings attached to each one. And so I just had imaginary scissors. And I was just cutting. And I was saying their names as I was cutting them away from me. And I was like in a trance. And I'm just in there crying. And then that water started to get heat up. And again, I did not add any more water to it. I got back in it, and I just basically got under it and just laid there and let the herbs and everything get on me, and that was the best. I don't know how long I was in there. Yeah. And I didn't care. I didn't take no timer. I didn't take no watch, nothing. And I allowed for that bath to do everything that it needed for me. And I got out, and I had my doors open to my bathroom. It's 2 doors. And so Charlie's sitting in the bed, and she was like, you good? I'm like, let me reintroduce myself. She said, my name is... And it was a whole moment. Yeah. And so I put that, one of my friends emailed me. She was like, hey, I just did a spiritual bath yesterday. I was like, I did too, bitch. Wow. And it's like, oh. Wow. And so now so it's like 3 people. So if you did a spiritual bath, comment in the comments that you did and what you did. I actually videoed a little bit of mine, so I'll be making a video and documenting what I did. So people can know, and I just took a picture of every herb that I used too. So people can know how to do that. But yeah, I have to... There's some stuff attached down there to this baby vagina, and I was like, okay, I got to get this out. That's why some stuff is kind of like blocked, because people still will hold on. People still hold on. Yeah. Yeah, or they'll try to, especially if they reminiscing, and you ain't talked to me in 50 years. Oh, I remember when Fee was. Yeah. That's an attachment, and it's.
You can't get that memory back.
Cut it off. So so the other one is still going, so we good. Okay. All right, so we talked about spiritual baths, and you said your last comments. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming to the studio and giving your energy.
Thank you for having me.
You're so beautiful.
It literally means, I was sitting there like, I got invited. And then I was like, oh God, I'm so nervous because weirdly, I'm just now getting comfortable in front of the camera. Yeah, the first show, I was drunk because I was not comfortable.
Wow, it's just, I couldn't tell. I cannot tell when I'm watching y'all.
It's me. Because I'll push through it.
Okay.
But in all actuality, I'm like this.
You getting uncomfortable?
I'm on the table like this.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you notice, the first show, I didn't speak much.
You didn't speak much.
I was just there. My energy was there. I was just giving that. But it's
you're trying to just breathe.
Yeah. Because it is with each show, it's a mirror placed on a different piece of me. And so in the beginning, I wasn't really ready. It was like, okay, it's there. I know what this is, but it's in my secret space. And then you got people that like Asha and Shalom. Hey, what's going on back there?
They get their light.
And then you're like, oh shit, you see that too?
I got the.
Oh, you came up in my house, so I wasn't there. Okay, well let me go work on this. Yeah.
They read you through the screen.
Read me through the. I'm talking about.
And y'all at separate places.
Yeah.
And so yeah. But you're getting better.
Thank you.
You're getting amazing.
Thank
your how you comment, how you come off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have noticed if we've never seen
you.
anything. So you are doing good. So don't even worry about it,
Yeah.
because again, people are not learning or not knowing that they can actually heal, because again, we're scared to talk about it.
Yeah.
And so I appreciate you opening up, being vulnerable,
you.
for you being the face of yourself.
Yeah.
And what it looks like,
Thank
and being,
you.
because a lot of people you hide, but you're not hiding anymore.
No, there's
You're here.
No walls up, no doors. It's me. You're gonna take it or leave it.
That's it. At the end of the day, take it or leave it.
Start opening that throat chakra. You're gonna just get my truth.
Yes, and we're gonna end it on that. Yes. And until next time, y'all, love and light.
Yes.
Yep.